Good morning, handsome. How are you today? I'm doing fantastic. So, let's get straight into it. So, let's talk about how to get you into the gym consistently, hitting workouts, pumping iron, and getting jacked. So, you're probably like younger me who went to the gym consistently, but then missed it sometimes. And every single time I would miss the workout, I would feel really like shameful and disappointed in myself. I'd be like, oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so angry. Why'd I miss the workout today? Tomorrow's going to be better. Tomorrow has to be better. Tomorrow I'm going to hit a crazy workout, 4 hours long, drop sets, everything. But then tomorrow comes and then I end up procrastinating again. I end up not working out again. You know, you have on and off seasons between the gym. So this is like you. I'm describing you. Don't worry, I got you. This video is going to help you a lot. So let's get straight into it. The first practical tip is to pair the gym with something else. So how I started getting into the gym consistently was I just started going before school. You can notice how I paired the gym with school. These two tasks are now interconnected. I always just go to the gym before school. So I don't just like go to the gym whenever. There's like a specific time. And more importantly, it goes before another thing. This is a concept in self-improvement known as habit stacking. And it's when you have one habit or one thing and you pair it with another. What this does is it allows you to embrace the regularity of one habit and use that regularity to help you in another one. So for example, I go to school every day, like during the school year, obviously I go to school every day, like during the weekdays, right? I can't miss school. So I'm very regular. If I have a consistency score, my consistency score for school would be 100%. And when I pair the gym with school, this sort of rubs off. So some of the regularity effects from school go into the gym as well. And obviously, this is just my own example. You don't have to work out before school. You can work out after school, after your work, after you eat, before your night routine, all these things. But just make sure you pair it with another habit that you already have high regularity in. The next tip is to have a grand gesture or a big commitment towards the gym. So what this looked like for me was I started waking up early specifically so I could go to the gym. So before, I would just wake up so I could go to school. My school starts at 9. I'd wake up at like 8 or something, or 8:10. But I started then to wake up at 7 so I would have time to go to the gym. And the way the grand gesture or the commitment works is that if I committed to this thing already, and I put a lot of effort and time and thinking into this thing, it's going to be harder to procrastinate it later on. So, for example, you can take my situation. Like, it would be so stupid if I purposefully changed my sleep schedule or changed my whole day routine so I could wake up an hour and 30 minutes earlier than when I normally wake up. It'd be so dumb if I woke up earlier, did all that effort just for me to procrastinate hitting the gym. So simply by waking up early and changing your habits and putting more commitment into going to the gym, it will give you like a boost of motivation. You will like feel bad because you'll feel like you wasted all the previous effort if you don't actually go to the gym, which like pushes you to actually go. Obviously, your grand gesture doesn't have to come in the form of waking up early. That was like very specific and very niche to myself. More like common, more, what's a fancy schmancy word? More ubiquitous. I don't know if that's the right word, but which is more general like things that could examples of grand gestures would be like, buying a gym membership. That's one thing, right? If you dump a bunch of money into the gym, you're probably more likely to go. If you, let's say, buy lifting straps, buy a lifting belt, and then you also buy like, I don't know if they have gym shoes because I just wear my like normal shoes, but if they have like gym shoes or anything. So putting money towards something is a form of a grand gesture that you can do. Other forms of grand gestures may include like time stuff, right? So if you're a broke boy like me, you might want to do other things that don't involve money. So this could be like if you plan out all your workouts, so you build a whole workout routine. Like, it would be so dumb if you built the whole workout routine, you had a gym membership, you had your lifting straps, you have like a means of transportation, you woke up early just to go to the gym. You did all of this stuff in order to go to the gym, and then you just skipped it. You're like, oh, but I don't want to go, right? The next tip I can give you to go to the gym more consistently is just to get your stuff ready. So it's like the 2-minute rule or something, and it's not that one. But the way I explain this is, don't think about going to the gym. Going to the gym is like this big commitment. If you go to the gym, you're thinking about like this big, huge workout you're gonna hit. Your muscles are gonna be so fatigued. You're gonna stretch and do all these things that last an hour or 2 hours. So thinking about the gym is like very daunting. It's like a huge like iron fortress. So instead of thinking about going to the gym, I want you to think about just getting ready and just getting prepared. So instead of thinking about like this massive iron fortress, this daunting, like giant of a task, just think about like, grabbing your water bottle and filling it up with like protein powder or something. And, grabbing your gym bag. Just these small things. Because it kind of works similar to grand gesture. If you already have your gym bag ready, your water bottle is filled with protein powder or like pre-workout or whatever, gym bag's all packed, you're changed, you have your gym clothes on. If you already have all these things prepared, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to go to the gym because it reduces like the friction between these two tasks. Because normally when you're like filling up your water bottle or you're changing your clothes to go to the gym, you're packing your gym bag, you'll be thinking about this massive daunting task, which is going to the gym, which is like not what you want. Because if you think about it as like this huge like mountain obstacle you have to overcome, it's going to be like harder. You're going to be like, oh, but I don't want to do that. It's going to be so much work. Whereas if you just think about like the small things, it's like thinking about like, it's like a staircase, right? You're each, one of these small things is like a stair that you climb, and it's like a lot more manageable and tangible for yourself. To sum it all up, because I feel like I explained that like absolute dog shit, just think about the small things you can do to prepare for the gym instead of the huge daunting task. The last thing, the most important thing, the best thing you can do to go to the gym consistently. Ready? Can you guess it? I'll give you 3 seconds. Is having a gym buddy. Okay? If you have a gym buddy, you have someone else pushing you to go to the gym, they motivating you. If you don't go to the gym, you'll feel like you let them down. Also, having a gym buddy means you hit better workouts. You guys can push each other, and you guys just hit, higher quality workouts. You guys can push beyond fear. You can guys go like hard, like crazy. Also, like, come on, like working out with a friend is obviously funner than just working out by your lonesome. The last thing I want to say is that going to the gym is so easy once you have routine and you have momentum. So, like, the good news is it's so hard to go to the gym at the beginning. Like, I know this. I've been through this journey myself, okay? It's so hard to, like, get the discipline to push through it. But as you go on, not only do you actually start to like the gym. Like, I love the gym now. Like, the gym is, like, my escape now. It's like I love going to the gym. I love hitting the workouts. Like, right now, I haven't missed a workout in, like, 4 months? 5 months? So for 5 months straight, I've just been perfectly clean. And I'm still going. Like, I'm planning, like, this is probably going to last me for the rest of my life. There's just this huge, massive gym streak. Because once you have the streak and once you have the momentum, it's like a snowball effect. This stuff gets like, the snowball on a mountain at first is like small and it rolls really slow. But as it gets bigger and bigger, it gets like rolls faster, it rolls with more power and more force. Same thing with like going to the gym consistently. The more you actually like start to do it and the more you like get through these like hard parts where you're just like an itty bitty snowball and you're like a tiny bitch and shit can push you around. The more you like push through this, the bigger you become, the faster you roll. And, that translates to, because this is like a terrible fucking analogy, but that basically means you go to the gym more consistently. So, yeah, that's this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully someone found this valuable because, the whole point of this is to provide value. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.